friends, it's almost May, which is so crazy to think about because I feel like I just posted my very first YouTube video, which was my April TBR, and now I'm making my May TBR, which is kind of weird. Like, this month has flown by, but it's been such a great month. Again, thank you so much for all the support on my videos. I've been having an absolute blast making them. I'm excited to continue on this journey. Now it's time for me to pick my May TBR, which I have so many books that I want to read. I figured we could pick my May TBR together, and I can kind of walk you through my thought process as I pick what I want to read. I have quite a list of things that I would like to read, but I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get to, not to mention my Libby holds that are coming in. It's just going to be a lot. So I think I'm going to stick to, like, these are my priority reads for May, things that I absolutely want to prioritize and focus on this month, and then also like some maybes. If I can sprinkle them in, amazing. If I can't get to it, then I will survive. So the first book that's like an absolute must read is The Lord of the Rings. I want to read all 3 books this month. I have this like gorgeous illustrated edition, but she's big. She's real big. It is the 3 books, but I would love to be able to read this. Last year for my birthday, we were in Oregon and we watched all the Lord of the Rings movies while we were there, and that just made me so happy. So I kind of want to do like a yearly rewatch because they're some of my favorite movies ever, and so I want to do a rewatch of those during my birthday month. So this is definitely #1 priority for May. The next high priority read is going to be The Sirens by Emilia Hart. This is my in-person book club book for the month. This is a book that I threw into the ring for us to pick, and this one was the one that was voted on, which is so fun. So I absolutely have to read this by the end of the month. That's 4 books right there that I think are relatively high priority. Now let's jump into the ones that I would love to get to this month, but if I don't get to them, I'm not going to be too upset, but it would be nice. So the next one is Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. This is the 3rd book in Mistborn Era 1, and I am really bad at finishing series. There's quite a few series that I have started that I'm like halfway through, that I only have 1 book left, and I just haven't gotten around to them. I've heard that this is really good. I want to break that habit and actually finish the series that I start. Let me know if you want me to make a video on series that I have started but I still need to finish, because there's quite a few that I need to get to. But I think I will try and prioritize the Hero of Ages, and then I can cross this Mistborn Era 1 series off of my reading list, which would be kind of nice to do. And also, isn't this the most glorious like floppy paperback book you've ever seen? Like, I'm obsessed. Spoiler for my April reading wrap up, I have not gotten to Shady Hollow, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it by the end of April. So this might be rolling over into my May TBR. And I just love these kind of books, and it's not that long. It's less than 300 pages. I literally could fly through this, but I've been reading so many other books this month and had some Libby holds that came through that I prioritized that I still have not read this one, but I think this is going to roll over into my May TBR. I really want to read this. It's been on my shelf forever. It's a cute, cozy mystery, which I love, and I am going to try and prioritize this one next month for sure. Now let's see if I can actually do it. Another one that I would like to read is The Last Town. This is the 3rd book in the Wayward Pines series. I read the first 2 books very early last year, and I have not read the 3rd book, so maybe this will be the month of me like starting and finishing my series, because that is one that I have really wanted to finish because I love that series so much. But again, I just haven't read the 3rd book and I absolutely need to. So that is an option for May. The next one is called The Road by Cormac McCarthy. I have heard such good things about this book. It is the winner of a Pulitzer Prize. It's about a father and a son as they adventure through this desolate apocalyptic wasteland together, and it just sounds incredible. And I might be dabbling into more like dystopian post-apocalyptic type stories. That sounds kind of interesting. I have a lot of flavors of the month right now, so that might be one of them, and I've heard great things about it, and I think that would be a really interesting read. Okay, now I'm going to go through my Libby holds and we're going to see what's coming in the next few weeks. So I'm currently listening to Little Thieves, which I will be done by the end of April, so that's probably going to count towards my April TBR. But I also have the 2nd book, Painted Devils, on audio already in my loans, so that one might roll over to May as an audiobook listen. And then in 2 weeks I will be getting the 3rd book in that series, series, which is Holy Terrors. I'm starting to catch the theme. I'm gonna do Lord of the Rings, 3 books. I'm gonna finish The Well of Ascension. I'm gonna finish the Wayward Pine series, and then I'm going to start and finish the Little Thieves series. So I'm feeling really good about that, actually. I'm very excited. So Holy Terror and hold to get it in 2 weeks. So I will just be flying through that series. And then I was supposed to get Spellshop in 3 weeks. So that is also an audiobook that I think I will listen to in the month of May. And then Joe Abercrombie's new book is coming out. It's called The Devils. I've never read anything by Joe Abercrombie, but I have a book that I'm waiting to see if I can get on a Kindle deal that I'm really excited about. It's The First Law, The World of the First Law or something. It's called like Best Served Cold, and it just sounds so good. So I'm excited to read that one. I don't know if I'll read it in May. I might, but The Devils is coming out, and I'm going to an event where I'll get to meet Joe Abercrombie and get the book and get it signed, and I'm so excited about that. So I can't wait to get my grubby little hands on that book and read it because it also sounds amazing, and I just know I'm gonna love his books. But yeah, I'm excited to get that and read that. And I also will have the audiobook from Libby in 4 weeks, which will be in May, and so I will probably do an immersion read of that book, and I'm so excited. I would love to know if any of these books stand out to you. Are there any that you recommend I prioritize over the other? I feel like it's going to be a really solid reading month. I'm also a little bit worried because it is going to be a very chaotic month. Just lots going on. It's my birthday. We're going to be traveling, other social obligations that are going on in the month. So hopefully I can squeeze all of this reading in because I want to fly through this TBR because I'm just so excited about all of the books, and that's going to be amazing. I would love to know what you plan on reading in May. Make sure to follow me on Goodreads because I'll be posting all my live updates for the books that I'm reading. May is going to be a great month. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. Bye.